welcome back to 25 Sweetpeas. Today for you, I'm going to be swatching some polishes that UNT sent over for me to try. They are their water-based nail polishes that are also peelable. I didn't actually film any of the peeling off, but the main part that you kind of want to know about with these sort of shades is how they behave when you apply them. Usually all peel-off polishes do peel off. It's about the formula and applying them. So that's what we're going over. Also, none of these polishes have like actual names. They have a letter number combo. So those are what you are going to see down below. This first one that we're looking at is MG295, and this is kind of a really light jelly mauve shade. It does reach pretty close to full coverage in 2 coats, but with these sorts of shades, they're never really meant to reach 100% full coverage. So that's pretty decent. Then the next shade is MG270, and this is a really nice muted kind of dusty teal shade, but like a lighter pastel teal with a dust, if that made sense. Really good formula, covered perfectly in 2 coats. Then the next shade we have is MG275, and this one is like your, in the camera it looks a bit more yellowy, whereas in real life it has a bit more of a kind of a mustard yellow or an American cheese yellow shade to it, and it is really good in 1 coat. I did feel like I wanted a second coat to really finish it out, and it covered really nicely. But then the last 2 shades that we're going to look at are called MG285 and MG290. Both of these are jelly polishes, and neither one of them reach full coverage even in like 3 coats. Plus, when you get to 3 coats, this is actually kind of a thicker polish. So at 3 coats, I don't honestly feel like it would ever really dry completely. Another thing to note with this one is that the orange one that I just applied, I felt had like a little bit of a texture in it, which wasn't great. So I also didn't like continue this, but you'll see why tomorrow because we're gonna have another video featuring those. So do they all peel off? Yes. I felt like the jellies never would really fully dry once you reach full coverage. If you could, like the orange here, it was about 3 coats, and I still don't feel like it was like 100% full coverage. The red was better, it was a bit thinner. The orange was a little bit thick, which honestly could have happened for me in the polish getting to me because of the heat that it sat out in, and this polish did take a while to actually come, so it was probably in a lot of different climates, and that could have messed up a peel off sort of polish. Because these are water based and peel off, they have a bit more of a sticky like formula, I would say, so that's also going to kind of change their behavior when applying them. So they are going to be rather kind of sensitive to their elements and the weather that they're in, and behave differently in a cold room versus a hot room and vice versa. So all in all, I felt like the creams of this were really good. The jellies, I'm not a huge fan of, but we are going to test them more tomorrow and see what we think about using them as like a jelly on top of something. Granted, when we're going to use it on top of something, it's probably going to lose its peelability because chances are you're not also using a peel-off polish underneath it. But we're going to test it and see what happens, and we'll just go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little review. Sorry about that loud thump. We're having a lot of thunder and weather, and there was just no real good time where I could do this without possible weather noises in the background. Anyway, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all with another video very soon. Bye!